Gods Unchained. So, this is a crypto game that there was a lot of excitement about when Immutable came out. And underlying numbers here aren't great. So, we're going to take a look at kind of what this can hit, what needs to happen for this to have a really good run in terms of price. Now, before I get into any of it, if you are new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. These were all coins that I thought could do very, very well, make a lot of cash, which is obviously why I bought them up. These are what these coins were worth when I recorded and released the videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into these coins. So 100 into each one would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand. Now, you don't have long to get things sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now, and if you've got cryptos you're not confident in, have a look at copymycrypto.com. So this is the website that I run where I share all the coins I own with my members. So whenever I find a crypto, like many of these that I thought or think is going to do very, very well and make a lot of money, I jump onto my site, I tell my members about the crypto itself and the price that I'm going to be buying it at. Whenever I sell one of the coins I own, I tell my members the coin and the price I'm selling. So my members get in and out of crypto same price as me, they make the same profit, and they have no work to do at all, which is of course the added bonus. And if you go onto my site, you'll see some of the profits my members have made. You'll see some of my past successes. You can see their testimonials about the service they get at Copy My Crypto. This is all public record. It's all on the history of this channel, so you can verify everything that you see. And if after doing that, you really like what you see and you want to hear more, you want to find out the cryptos I expect to be the winners this year, all you have to do to find out about them is join up on the site. Now, Gods Unchained. So, Gods Unchained launched pretty much the same time as Immutable. Odd phone calls. So yeah, it launched pretty much the same time as Immutable, and it's a crypto game. It's a free-to-play tactical card game. Idea being it gives players ownership of their in-game items. It's led by the former game director of Magic: The Gathering Arena, and the game focuses on competitive play. So it means players must strategically outsmart their opponents by building decks that are able to combat a wide variety of tactics. And in Gods Unchained, players completely own their digital items, so it gives them the freedom to trade, sell, and use the cards however they see fit. So it's like owning proper, tangible goods. So it's an ERC20. It uses a premium currency within the GU ecosystem. So the Gods token itself can be used to create an NFT, it can be used within the marketplace and for in-game purchases, and it is a reward for players. So there are going to be 500 million tokens, 381 million are currently around. The team behind is obviously a very well-regarded team. You've got Chris Clay, who was the game director at Magic: The Gathering Arena, which went from a low 8-figure to a $200 million game. Chris became a gamer before he could crawl, beat his dad in Pong, and then just a few years later in Space Invaders on the Atari. Big gamer. Continued to evolve in competitive play, and he led to the creation of Turbine Inc. in 2000. He spent 15 years at Turbine working on MMOs such as Asheron's Call 1 and 2, Lord of the Rings Online, and finally the MOBA Infinite Crisis. Progressing from technical artist to art direction, and finally as a game system designer, focusing on combat. He spent 3 years at Wizard of the Coast working on Magic: The Gathering. First as a principal engineer, then as game director. James Ferguson and Robbie Ferguson are also creators of the game. James Ferguson and Robbie Ferguson, by the way, also created Immutable. So the resumes here of the Gods Unchained team are outstanding. Now, Gods Unchained, like I say, it's a card game, digital card game, obviously, but it's a battle game, strategic battle game. Now, I'm personally not a huge card game fan. I used to play when I was a kid, certain games, but all in all, even that was pretty rare. So my personal opinion of card games is generally that I'm not a huge fan, but I know I have a few friends that play games like this regularly. So I have sort of shown this to them, and to be fair, they said that the game itself appeals. Now, it is a free-to-play game, so you can sign up and play for free. Very, very simple. There are multiple different expansion packs now, so you can go for Trial of the Gods as an example, and more. So each one has a different litany of attributes that you can benefit from. They also have the Battle Pass, and then of course the market where you can buy and sell as well as buy packs, and then workshops where you can get collections, open packs, etc., and an area where you can learn. So if you're actually interested in really mastering the game, there's a whole section here where you can start learning and really starting to get good. There's a claim here as well. So only those mortals who have been or are continuing to hold God's tokens and meet the criteria will have the rewards bestowed upon them. So it's sign in, connect to your wallet, but it's staking. It's basically staking the token. So we can open up and find out a little bit more. Maybe it gives us some percentage yield for the staking. Active staking. No. Fair enough. And again, big, strong investors, again, a who's who of investing. Very much the same investors as the people that got in, or the hedge funds, etc., that got in early on Immutable. Now, underlying numbers are not good. So, where we are at. So this is unique players. So unique players per day has been dropping quite a bit. So where we are at right now, unique players is saying that unique players per day is around about 2,800 at the moment. That's based on the left scale, not the right scale. The right scale are matches. But this is Gods Unchained, which all has the statistics around Gods Unchained. But to have 2,800, and bear in mind, you can actually look it up, but they were up about 5,000 per day, not ages ago, September of last year. So it's been on a steady decline. That's not a great advert for the game itself, because it means the user base is dwindling. Daily user base is dropping and dropping and dropping. It isn't listed on Binance. I can't imagine it will get listed on Binance. Overall volume isn't really good enough to warrant it. To be fair, some days they have incredible volume, like that random day where it's 59 million. But all in all, daily volume, and yeah, there you go, again, 75 million. So some days it does have great volume, but I don't think it's going to get a listing on Binance anytime soon. The fact that the underlying numbers and the active players on a daily basis are dropping and dropping and dropping is not a good sign, and it increases the likelihood of a poor performance in terms of price throughout the year. I would be a little concerned about this as a hold, just off of the basis of that active player base dropping. I mean, in the last 9 months, it's dropped. It's not halved, but it's lost about between 30 and 40% of its user base. That's not a good sign. So, when this launched, it was at crazy heights in terms of price. I don't see a world where it gets back to those. Right now, it's sitting at around about 12 cents. I'd honestly only be looking at about 30 or 40 cents best case scenario here, based on current numbers, current active players dropping. Now, if they turn this around, if all of a sudden they can get 10, 20, 30,000 active daily players, I'd change my position on that straight away. I'd be looking at maybe this hits $1, maybe this hits more. But right now, the numbers aren't good enough. I'd be looking at 30 or 40 cents, best case. If you're a Gods Unchained player, why do you think the numbers are dropping in terms of active daily players? Is there something that you think could do with improvement? Or is it just that there's other games out there that are more attractive? Let me know in the comments. And guys, we are in a bull cycle. And if you've got cryptos you're not happy with or not confident in, get onto copymycrypto.com, have a read through the site. It's the site I run where I share all the coins I own with my members. Whenever I find a crypto that I think is going to do very, very well, make a lot of money, I jump onto my site, I tell my members about the crypto that I'm going to buy and the price I'm going to buy it at. Whenever I sell one of the coins I own, I tell my members the coin I'm selling and the price I'm selling at. If you go onto my site, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You can see their testimonials on the service they get at Copy My Crypto. You can see some of my past successes. Meme coins that members got in and out of in 2 weeks and it did 300x. Phantom that did it nearly 700x and made millionaires. All these things are public record. They're all on the history of this channel. And if you read through the site, you watch the videos, you like what you see, and you want to find out which coins I think are going to be the winners this year, all you have to do to find out about them is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.